Mohamed Abduba Dida, who gained national attention in Kenya during the 2013 and 2017 presidential elections, is currently serving a 7-year prison sentence in the United States for crimes related to stalking and transmitting threats. The former teacher and political aspirant, who once captured the public's imagination with his unorthodox campaign style, now finds himself in a very different kind of spotlight, far from the political arena in Kenya. Dida was sentenced on November 18, 2022, after being found guilty of 2 separate charges in McLean County, Illinois. The first charge, stalking and transmitting threats, resulted in a 2-year sentence, while the second charge, aggravated stalking and violation of a restraining order, led to a 7-year sentence. The exact circumstances leading to his arrest remain unclear, and it is not known whether Dida had relocated to the U.S. or was there on a temporary visit when these offenses occurred. The court proceedings revealed that Dida had violated a restraining order against an unidentified victim and was convicted of multiple offenses. He is currently serving his sentence at the Big Muddy River Correctional Center in Illinois and is expected to be released on April 3, 2029. Dida first rose to prominence in Kenya's political landscape in 2013 when he announced his candidacy for the presidency just a month before the general elections. He entered the race with Joshua Odongo as his running mate, portraying himself as a biblical David facing the Goliaths of Kenyan politics, such as Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. Despite joining the race late, he garnered 54,840 votes, finishing 5th and surpassing several established politicians like Martha Karua and Paul Mwite. Undeterred by the results, Dida returned to the political arena in 2017, with Titus Njecheni as his running mate. Although he secured fewer votes than in 2013, finishing with 38,004 votes, he once again demonstrated his resolve to challenge the status quo and advocate for moral and ethical leadership in Kenya. While serving his sentence, Dida has filed a civil rights lawsuit against the Big Muddy Correctional Center, alleging violations of his religious rights under the First Amendment and the Religious Land Use and Institutionalized Persons Act, (LUPA). Dida claims that prison officials, including Warden Kimberly Hvar and Chaplain Jeffrey Fernberg, have impeded his ability to practice his faith as a Muslim. The lawsuit, allowed to proceed by the United States District Court for the Southern District of Illinois, details several grievances, including inadequate space for daily prayers, denial of appropriate accommodations during Ramadan, and restrictions on Dida's ability to teach religion within the prison. Magistrate Judge Gilbert Sisson has allowed the case to move forward, indicating that the court will examine whether Dida's religious rights have been unlawfully restricted and whether changes to prison policy are warranted. Before his entry into politics, Dida was known for his work as an English literature and religion teacher at Lenana School and Dadaab Secondary School in Kenya. His transition to politics was marked by his candid and unconventional approach, which earned him both support and criticism. Despite limited political success, Dida remains a notable figure in Kenyan politics, having positioned himself as a champion for the marginalized and an advocate for social justice. Dida's legal troubles in the United States add another chapter to his already tumultuous life. His imprisonment marks a significant departure from his public persona in Kenya, where he was seen as a voice for the downtrodden and a proponent of ethical governance. It remains to be seen how his time in the U.S. prison system and his ongoing civil rights case will impact his future and his legacy. In addition to his legal issues in the United States, Dida has also been entangled in a contentious divorce case in Kenya. His estranged wife, Estelle Ali Ibrahim, has filed for divorce, citing cruelty, contempt, and lack of support. The case, currently before the Kati's court in Nairobi, demands 12 million shillings in accrued expenses, alimony, and other relief. Estelle accuses Dida of verbally and physically abusing her and neglecting his responsibilities to the family. Estelle is also seeking a permanent injunction to prevent Dida from contacting her or spreading false allegations about her past. The divorce case adds another layer of complexity to Dida's already complicated personal and legal circumstances.